Welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Afi. If you are new here, how are you doing? If you're a returning subscriber, how are you doing? Today we are getting ready to head out to celebrate my mother's birthday, and I didn't have a hairstyle to purchase on time, so I went to the beauty supply store and I picked up my go-to brand. But this time around, I wanted to try their straight hair synthetic human blend wig, and that is the Outre Perfect Hairline Full HD Tied 13x6 lace wig. This is also glueless from what I was told, and at the beauty supply store, I'm pretty sure online it's not this price. But at the beauty supply store, I got it for $69.99 plus tax. It was like $70 something. Correct me if I'm wrong if Ohio charges on taxes. But yeah, so I'm very excited to try it out. I wanted to do my first time review, first time wearing it with you guys as well, just to it's also free party. The ones that I tried on at the beauty supply store were very much so kinky textures, and that wasn't the vibe that I was going for because I know with synthetic hair, kinky textures don't really last that long, and I needed something that would last me for this month until we can get our life together. I do have good human hair wigs, but I feel like I just needed something different. This is 26 inches. I think I might cut it. I'm not quite sure yet. 26 inches, and it's in the color the color 1, which is a jet black. We all know how I'm feeling with jet black hair. I've been in my jet black hair era, and it looks like the lace looks like it's pre-plucked. The lace looks like it's pre-plucked. It's giving me HD. Now that I know how to lay my wigs, these laces on my head, it's about to be something great. So, today's hair is brought to you by. Alright, so we're gonna put it on before I do my makeup. We're gonna lay the hair first. One thing I like to do with my wigs before I put them on, I like to cut these combs out just because I feel like it's less pressure on my hair, and I don't like that pulling that I get even when I don't put it on. I just feel uncomfortable with it on. So I'm gonna go and cut this off. Now for the lace, I'm gonna be using the ebony tint in the color dark brown. This is just one of my go-to things whenever I don't want to apply makeup. You gotta be very careful though. So I like to start on my skin before I just put it on my lace. It'd be smarter if you use a brush.
So y'all, this wig was so beautiful. Like, it reminded me of the human hair, Brazilian, the Peruvian, the je ne sais quoi. It was so beautiful. The lace tint does help me personally because I'm not great at bleaching my knots. So I just use that as a, excuse to not bleach my knots. But if you want to try it out, definitely try it out. I highly recommend you to try it out with a brush instead of doing what I did, because sometimes I get lazy, girl. I just want to whip it and go. But as far as a wig, definitely a hit.
I really do like the hairline. The hairline is actually pretty cute. It doesn't feel like synthetic wigs like it used to back in the days. But this hairline, baby. actually pretty nice. So now I'm just gonna melt my lace. And to melt my lace, I'm gonna be using this baby here, which is the melted spray. I use this on my glueless wigs as well. And I love what they do to me. And what I like to do is put it on. Don't do this at home.
On to the fun part. So now we are melting the lace with the product that I showed you. If you've been following me for a while, you know I wasn't so good at this thing right here. Okay, this part right here messed me with that. I no longer use Got To Be gel because I have 2 different methods that I do now. And plus I've been wearing glueless wigs lately, and it's just been helping me a lot more than me waking up in the morning and having to do all this in the morning. But even with my glueless wig, I still melt my lace because that's, you know, I kind of get paranoid that it might fall off. So this product right here works just as well as Got To Be gel. I also use the spray bottle from, I think it's Eben. I don't know, I forget the bottle name, but yeah, I also use a spray bottle as well. But this itself does a really good job to, one, melt your lace, but also it also glues your lace down as well without having to do too much of that Got To Be gel and all that, you know, tang that I just don't have the time for anymore because I'm spoiled and I deserve a luxurious life of low maintenance. So yeah, this is just a step that I do with this product. Hey yo, go get it, bro. Go get it.
Now the only thing is I have a small head, which means I also have small ears. So there's a chunk that I have to cut off because it's just too dang on big for me. Which I'm gonna have to cut this whole chunk. Actually, I don't think I do. Now, this is what really does it for me, is my Wonder Lace Bond adhesive spray. Before I really lay it down, I no longer use Got To Be gel or Got To Be goo because this baby right here does a great job. And mind you, I didn't even wipe my forehead. We did all that. Now I'm gonna go ahead and lay it down by the river. And the crazy thing is, when I used to do this back in the days, until my sister taught me this, I didn't know that the important part was this part right here. I would just do my wigs. Like I'll put the lace on and I'll cut the lace and I wonder why the lace is the way it is. This is the key right here. If you're trying to melt your lace, mama, this is the key.
All right, so one thing I've learned when it comes to the band, this type of band works a lot better than your scarves. Back in the days when I used to put this on, I would put it on for a good 2 minutes. And I learned the hard way because this wig right here blew off. Okay, not this wig in particular, but the one that I wore last time, it blew off. And I was so embarrassed. Luckily for me, nobody was there to see it. But I'm pretty sure somebody saw it in their car. But anyways, I normally leave this on while I'm doing my makeup. The longer, the better. Sometimes if I'm not too special with it, it normally lasts me for a good 2 days. And yeah, I can wake up and go to sleep. I can go to sleep and wake up and go to work with the same application that I had on yesterday. So definitely try to leave it on longer for better results. You probably like, hey, Afi, man, I thought you said you leave it on when you do your makeup. If you don't shut them, just kidding. So I realized that in order for me to really apply my foundation, this lace thing right here has to be cut off. And this is where I struggle the most. This is why I like to wear already pre-plucked lace cut glueless wigs, because listen, we are living the life of we want it done for us, okay? I am living the luxurious life of why drive when I can get an Uber? Why drive if I can have a chauffeur? So why cut a lace when I can get a glueless wig, you know? But we had to humble ourselves today. So this is what I had to go through. I'm not good at doing this. And if you saw that I'm doing it wrong, just write in the comment, tell me what you think, and I'll get better. Psych, I'll just buy the glueless wig. But yeah, I had to cut it. And usually when I cut my lace, I use this face razor thing, and it works just well for me. I like what it does because it cuts without, tearing apart my wig. But you also have to be very careful. And one method that I do is I like to cut it in section. Like, I don't go and just rip everything off. I do it one at a time, or one, section at a time. And if you're a risk taker like I am, you can do it like this. But I would highly recommend you to, get help, because I definitely cut my skin when I was rubbing it with alcohol. But yeah, this is one of the methods that I do. I usually get it I usually get it by section, and I cut instead of getting the whole thing and cutting it off.
I'm gonna say that I just got back from dinner. I didn't have time to film the finished look. Let me actually do this real quick. I didn't have time to film the finished look, so this is like the after the look. Yeah. So we didn't go all the way in on the side because I wasn't really excited for it, but we did melt. This did melt. We did the melting. We did the But I wasn't so focused on my inside because it really wasn't something that I was really thinking of. I just wanted to put this on, head out, and look cute. But yeah, so far the wig is a 9 out of 10. I'm only giving it a 9 out of 10 because of the fact that it's a synthetic wig, so you do get a little bit of a tangling here and there. It doesn't feel synthetic-y, but if you are a bundle girl, you do get, you know the difference if you are a human hair, Brazilian, Mongolian, Peruvian, that type of girl. You can definitely feel the difference when it comes to, just synthetic human blend type of wigs. So yeah, don't expect for this wig to give you human hair vibes, because you will notice a difference. I do like the fact that it's kind of like kinky, but it's not like silk vibes, if I'm making sense. Because there are some wigs, synthetic wigs, that feel synthetic-y. This one doesn't give you synthetic feeling. It's definitely full. This is very full. Like the density on this, y'all, It is very full. Very full. This is a 26-inch. It's very full, I am gonna say. I am very much so impressed on how full this hair feels. If you're really good at melting your waves, this can definitely last you a whole week. If you are one of those people that like to glue your hair on, this could definitely last you a good week if you're good at it. But I'm gonna take this off just because I'm not the type to sleep with weights. I like to take them off and put them on. I was told that it was glueless. I highly doubt it is, because without the glue on it, it will not last you a minute. I feel like if you don't, melt it, glue it down, hairspray it down, you will experience the pushback and stuff like that. So I wouldn't recommend this as a glueless wig, but I would recommend this as a wig that you're like, okay, you don't want to spend so much money on actual Brazilian, Mongolian, Peruvian, the girly knows. If you're trying to, be on a budget for the month, this will definitely be worth it. $69 for, it's kind of pushing it, to be honest, because I'm not used to synthetic hair being that high of a price. But if you got it, you got it. You feel me? If you want to spend $69 on a synthetic human hair blend wig, go ahead. But if you have the money to buy actual, hair that will last you a while, I would recommend you to do that. But if you are one of those that just, you just don't care, give me that. You can definitely go and purchase this hair right here. I will leave the link in the description box down below if you're interested on purchasing the hair. I would say go check it out at your local beauty supply store. I had to try it on first before I purchased it, but it wasn't in this color. They do come in different colors if you want them in different colors. But I'm in my jet black era right now, so this was the color that I wanted, and I got it. And lastly, can you put this hair under heat? I personally wouldn't recommend it. I don't like to touch heat with synthetic hair, or I don't like to put synthetic hair under heat. It says you can, but I personally wouldn't recommend it. If you want to, you can test it out for yourself. But I feel like once synthetic hair touches heat, it definitely does act different. I would say you get a hot comb to lay it flat, but I wouldn't recommend putting this under heat as far as like straightening it, curling it, and all that. I wouldn't recommend it, but to each his own. If you want to try it out, you can definitely try it out. I already told you I wouldn't recommend it, but you could. Yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you are new, my name is Afi Elizabeth. I love helping women develop a style that promotes their social and also public image without having to break the bank. If this is your first time and you love me, you love the vibe, you love the hair, make sure you press like, subscribe my channel to your friends and family and all them. And if you're a returning subscriber, hey sis, thank you so much for watching. God bless your hearts and your family and beyond that. And Happy New Year's, and I'll see you on my next video.